Hey guys, how's it going? It's Kenny and I am back with Doki Doki Literature Club, and also now there's the mouse. Hi mouse, how are you today? Poem 2 time. And you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. That'll help eventually, I'm certain. Cheeks, contamination. I'm still going for Yuri, by the way. Tenacious. Hurt? No. Sensation. Embrace? Nope. Cage. Yeah. Philosophy. Vivid. Crimson again. Oh, by the way, I'm writing poems for each of these. I forgot to mention that last time. I encourage you to do the same. Poems. Poems that aren't just 20 random amalgamates. Frightening. I should probably use a couple of not-ski words just to, make sure she doesn't feel left out. Kawaii. Kitty! Anyway, unending. Explode. Yeah. Agonizing? Yes. Graveyard. Horror? Yeah. There we go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. What the voice I use for Sayori? Hey Kenny! Yo Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing for you to be in a good mood for. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Do you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all! I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh? Oh, why? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Aha! Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face in her book, as always. Haha! I wasn't listening or anything. It was something in my book. Yuri! Tell Kenny to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. What did Sayori do? Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That's still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh! Out of nowhere, someone smacked Sayori in the face and tumbled onto the desk. Ow! What was? Huh? A cookie? And sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Shall I try it? Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Says Natsuki. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. We'd still have heard the bell, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kinda just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! We should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Kenny. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot lately, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Ah, I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Oh. Hey Yuri! Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Ah, no. I was just kind of waiting for you. Ah, if that's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf, kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure! Yuri hands me the pitcher of water and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher, please? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, might as well walk with you. Ah, yes, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah! Where do you two off to? Hey! We're just, water! We're tea making for! We're gonna make some tea. I suddenly realized how weird it is to explain this to Monica. We're just spilling the water pitcher, nothing else, definitely. Oh, okay! Sorry, it's just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's, Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Kenny in club activities? Like getting water. The greatest club activity. Huh? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Kenny. Ah! Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri! I just... Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri! I think you did the right thing. Wasn't expecting it, but... Also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Oh. Kenny. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them in a way. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Haha. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Kenny, I really like being friends with you. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway! Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah! Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Kenny, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less on making tea for others. Even if now I'm not a tea expert or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed? I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not that very hard for me to do. Anyway, when it's you that's around. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Kenny. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Kenny, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Huh? Why's that? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. This bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri's sides closer to our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I have to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. As long as you don't burn or grundle, we're fine. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Huh? You sure? Well, if I touch it, it might smudge the pages. You're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? You sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading it, but as a result, the left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. No stopping here. Speaking of no stopping here, my video stopped. Booski! There we go. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Huh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Henny? Sorry! Guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, no, not in this kind of context, but yeah! That's all it was! Yeah. Then, you don't need to stop or anything. I see! The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can just tell by the expression that she can't focus right now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take a chocolate between my fingers. But this time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Like breathing. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in my mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems! Kenny, you can help put Yuri put the teacup away, alright? Yeah, of course! Okay, thanks! The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the teacups. Yeah! Yuri picks the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Let's go with Yuri today. Hi! Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Kenny, this one might even be better than yesterday's. I've had practice. I've written a poem. This is number 2. How did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try to give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Poor girl. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it! I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Oh. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah. I do. It's fine with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon started to follow me, taking to following me. You could say that I've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Hey Yuri, do you like raccoons? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that! A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. It's raccoons, I'll save the effort. Raccoons! That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poems as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah! I take it at face value, I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies, like knives and bread making and feeding raccoons. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Kenny? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I'd probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening, feeding raccoons. There really aren't many people like you, Kenny. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Natsuki!
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort.
That's good!
I still don't like this one at all. I'm still trying too hard to be serious.
Oh, how do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. It just sounds like you're trying to force it unless you really don't suck at it, like you do. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
What? Well, I didn't do anything. I wasn't trying to impress Yuri, though. No, I didn't.
You're not trying to impress Yuri, are you?
What are you talking about?
And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I I mean... I'm in trouble! Surprise! I pressed the wrong button. I somehow struck a nerve! But what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I hand back over to me.
Hey, your stupid poem. You're it for someone else. Don't just show it to me.
Ouch! This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I'm destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Well, I don't get a poem, so bye. Doodles. Enjoy. Sayori will give me a poem, probably, maybe.
Ooh, I like this one, Kenny. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does it mean I'm getting better than yesterday's?
Let me think.
I don't know.
I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at picking out poems, good or bad. That's why I just go by heart. If it makes me feel something, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of the whole thing.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Thanks, Sayori. Can you at least give it like some trying, some thoughts, frame it a bit?
Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. You're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might have been hurt at some point. Oh, is that coming up? Good time to remind you, this started with a warning.
Well, I don't really know what that means, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let me see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little of both. There's a word for that, right? Yuri, there's a word! Help! Word powers! What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah! I like things that are happy and a little sad.
Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you need a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help get the little rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic for someone who's writing poems now.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Kenny. I should go write that down, then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Battles. Bottles, not battles. I pop off my scalp like a lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Like little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in the bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Unbottled all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looking through my locked front door. There we are. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. They don't want my bottles that much. I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let them go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. And all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh. Holy crap!
Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did! Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot! I've been really in touch with my feelings lately.
I see that! Almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly, but maybe because I'm so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good. You should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks! I feel like I was just meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing's like magic! I've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
Oh, you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Really? When's that coming? Aha! Aha! Don't get ahead of yourself. Really, please don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of being obsessed with something, or dropping it no more than a week later. Does she have a week to live? I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Monica!
Hi again, Kenny! How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy with that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
No.
You never know. Want to share a poem with you up for me today?
A lot of extra words there.
Sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monica.
Alright, this one's good. I feel like you're not only getting more comfortable with your writing style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, I've been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Guess so. Can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. When she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her.
Sadly, it's hard to get that much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's inside that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Ah! Me! No! No way! An intellectual? Nope, that's not me. Sorry. Lo siento mucho. You completely misunderstood.
Ha! Calm down, I'm kidding. Or am I? Besides, I'm pretty sure she already has a boyfriend.
Really?
A fictional one.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Save me. Load me. Is she trying to say something? Ah! Even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. Just kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes you feel like you're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Aha! sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract or as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. But putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Load me. Save me. Aha ha ha. Cool. Thanks, Monica. Never know when you might change your mind when something unexpected happens, like one of the characters becoming sentient. Sentient, not sentient. I'm sure that's a word. Wait, is this tipping about something? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so someone can sit in front of the room. Just about the festival. Well, sort of. You're about to go, aren't you, camera? 21 minutes. Presto. Yep. Bingo bongo. It's me again. I need to figure this camera out for once, but...
Ugh, we really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really want to do any last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. It doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, thought you heard already. We're gonna be performing!
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us is gonna choose a poem to recite during our event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up with and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Ha! Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, I'll just hold her up for us to see. Imagine like on a poster with like crayons. Such a little kid. Oh.
Are you kidding me, not Monica? Didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I would never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No. Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. It was the wrong voice. I guess it's time to overlook that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put out a good performance, we'll be able to inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that the literature club is all about.
Yeah! But expressing your feelings.
Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right! And it's the reason we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share those poems with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. If it all takes some standing in front of the room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Atsuki and Yuri remain silent. Yuri looks worried. Guess that leaves me with no choice. I agree! Why not? I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying real hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
I think Natsuki doesn't have the argument left.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just get it over with.
Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh, something's coming.
Oh gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri.
As the person just spoke directly to me.
But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica?
Is this too sudden?
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, I'd expect to do it in front of strangers.
No.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to find the specific poem she had in mind for herself. She stands behind the podium.
The title of the poem is The Way We Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes her recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much! I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Whoa! We're just all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clenches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glanced at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone's stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around herself as if she's bewildered even by herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Again. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and will give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we're caught off guard. We must have forgotten. We applaud. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat.
Yuri, that was really good! Thank you for sharing!
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay! I guess I'm next then!
Yuri hops out of the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow! sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
A lot harder than I thought! How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting poems to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think too much of it, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought. I knew through and through. Sayori finishes. We applaud.
I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Kenny liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might not be other poems. It might be that other poems don't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that sort of thing, but I'm just too embarrassed to do it in front of people. Next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Kenny. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I just well let Kenny lower our standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine. Might as well get it over with.
Oh, it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read.
I'll just go with what I have wrote for today. I stand in front and read my poem. Crimson, eyeballs, nightmare, graveyard. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Mostly for pity. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly sets out her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem's called...
It's called...
Why are you all looking at me like this?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem's called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style. It works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
You better not make me do that again.
Well... You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever fates I need to for other people. Or with my friends. It's just embarrassing.
That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me.
That's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you don't have to worry much about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming. Though. Might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what's it like now. Make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. We should probably find some other poems to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy.
Ah, yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. Music change time. I think that's about it for today. You know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll work on have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right.
I stand up. There is no way I'll be able to do the same enthusiasm. Sorry, Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. And Yuri. I have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yup.
Look at you two, always going home like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, you guys. Make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, haha. How am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Kenny. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day Yuri wants to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? Put me spot here.
Haha.
Well... I guess I'm supposed to be impressing Yuri. But Sayori's my friend. Can I walk both of you home? Is that too weird? Just 1 10. Hey, how's it going? That'd probably be too weird. I would walk home with Yuri exactly once, and then just keep doing it to Sayori. Or walk home with Sayori, come back, walk home with, by the way, Yuri, and then Sayori. That's an option though, so. Yuri, let's go. Walking home with Yuri, huh? I just thought of that make my heart pound. I mean, you know how hard it is for her to socialize. I'd feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? Has nothing to do with what I just said. Ha ha ha! You admitted it! Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating on something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Is that... You're gonna write poems until you die, and then... in a week? Did you? Sayori. I hadn't figured out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everything's different. Everything in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. Yep, that's how I feel in real life too. It's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her. Could've, but didn't. If there's something that makes me happy, I would hate to take it away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen that time? Yeah, someone will die, probably. This doesn't look good. Ta-da! It's another poem time! And a fantastic time to save. Go and disappoint Sayori some more, I guess. Oh boy! Well, you guys have a super fantastic time, and we'll be back. Disappointing everybody but Yuri, I guess. And wait to see how creepy Monica gets. And everyone dies. Oh. This is... ooh. It's not setting up very well for me. Anyway, toodles for real this time. Bye!